What is up, folks? My name is Smooth16 and welcome today to Kholat. So, Kholat is a horror walking simulator, I believe. Possibly with some
56 years ago, Russia, the northern Ural Mountains. A group of 9 students of the Ural Polytechnic Institute embarked upon a difficult winter expedition to reach the Otorten mountain.
I was going to tell him this.
Their journey seemed to progress according to plan. However, on the 7th day of their trip, the weather conditions worsened. They lost their orientation and were forced to set up a camp on the slope of the mountain called Kholat Siakal. It was their last stop. 3 weeks later in Yekaterinburg, when their families received no word of their success, the first rescue expeditions were sent. On February 25th, 1959, an abandoned encampment was found. The tent was torn down and covered with snow, with all the group's belongings left inside. Further examination revealed it was cut from inside out. The surrounding footprints indicated the crew had fled the tent. They were barefooted. This suggests a frantic escape, characteristic of people scared out of their wits. 2 sets of prints led to a forested area down the slope. The rescue team found an improvised fireplace and 2 bodies. They were lying in but their underwear, with cuts and scratches to their limbs, suggesting they had tried to climb the tree in panic. What could terrify them so much? The next 3 bodies were found scattered a few hundred meters from the first discovery. One of them had suffered a fractured skull, this despite no evidence of a struggle. It took the spring thaw 2 months later to enable the rescue team to find the rest of the victims. The last 4 skiers were found buried in a thick layer of ice and snow. Their autopsies led to even more bizarre findings. All of the bodies had severe internal injuries caused by an undetermined force, similar to that of a serious car accident. No external damage nor bruises were visible, besides a tongue ripped from one victim's mouth and a strange orange skin color. Much speculation arose from these puzzling events. Such theories included attack from the local tribesmen, from an avalanche, or animals. Each theory, however, only served to create more questions. The truth behind this tragic course of events remains unexplained to this day. What really happened? Maybe the answer still waits to be discovered, deep under the snow.
So some of that's correct. Majority of it is correct. I don't know how much you know about the Dyatlov Pass incident, because it was the Kholat Pass. However, it then became the Dyatlov Pass because the lead member of the group was, I believe it was Anton Dyatlov. They were all university students. I've seen a few documentaries about it, to be fair, and it was, I mean, don't get me wrong, I had it downloaded well before I need to just load that down a bit. Mouse sensitivity down, please. Yeah, better. So, yeah, they set off. The idea was they were trying to get into a certain part. Like, I'm trying to remember the names of all the places we've been. Where am I going? Trying to explain where I'm. The place in Russian. I don't know. But there were conspiracy theories. Alright. The one detail that is that really loud for you? Because it's fucking loud for me. Hopefully that's alright. So yeah, the fact it said that the tent was cut from the inside is incorrect. The tent was actually cut from the outside. Just the wind. They did extensive testing on it, as in they got experts in from like KGB and everything that... Ooh, that's just great. Okay, so if I run for too much, that happens. Okay, that's fine. So yes, they did test, and they kind of proved if you go against... What the fuck am I meant to be doing? Just wandering? But they put a knife into the tent, and the way it actually came out, it showed the fibers came out in an outward fashion, which is what the actual tents were like when they found them. They did find there was the thought process that there was a potential avalanche, but there was no evidence to said avalanche because of the fact that you know, the tents were still there. There were ski poles outside the tents which weren't covered in snow, which would denote avalanche. I don't even know what the fuck I'm... Let's zoom. I'm going this way? I don't know.
Are you coming to me?
Okay. So the thought process was there was an avalanche and they tried to get out of that avalanche, but obviously that was one of the bases that they tried to cut themselves out of the tent. Now, a few of the bodies were actually found with clothes on, quite a few underlayers on and everything else, which you would state that if you're rushing out of a tent because you think there's an avalanche coming, you would not stay to put the multiple layers of clothing. You would get the fuck out of there, to be brutally honest. Then, going through, they did find two bodies together. I don't... Oh, shit.
In the end, the only thing I saw was a flash. An insufferable burning light. The pain ripping apart my body.
But you, Sean Bean?
I felt it tearing out of my soul. After a while, I was nobody. Nothing. The light went out and I vanished into overwhelming darkness. I welcomed the end with delight.
Are these my footprints? So yes, there was the thought they did find two bodies together. They were partially clothed, although it was torn and ripped. They found... The point where it said they found four bodies together, it was true they were in a stream. They did find them eventually. And this is me trying to remember here. So I think there's one of the females had her tongue ripped out or cut out, I think they said, which if it was an avalanche you wouldn't get, obviously. One of the people had a fractured skull to the point where it had been hit by something or with some force. Assume that's a 10. So yeah, just going back slightly, so where you see the skis and everything else like this, it was like this when they found it, so there wasn't an avalanche in the area, which is why they think they didn't go. But going back to everyone else, one guy with his head caved in, which is from blunt trauma, remember right? There's a guy who actually his chest literally caved in, which there was something heavy gone over it, like a vehicle. There were conspiracy theories as to whether...
I am right behind you.
I don't even know who I am. Alright. There was a thought process that the local villagers, the group had stumbled across a sacred place, and the local villagers who it helped them early on. Kind of active.
Have you ever tried to hold on to your humanity when others convince you of being no more than a subject, an object, which they can bend to their will? When they told you that you were a monster that deserved punishment, when you couldn't live with your sins, when they took away your loved ones, leaving you to rot in the dark. The problem is that in their darkness, you have never been alone.
Okay, what the hell? Okay. Yeah, so one running in deep snow is tiring, just the pace the surroundings don't exhaust. Rest in the camp and set a goal for a safe route. You can focus on any object lighting your way with the flash beacon proposed and observe the environment carefully, better navigation. Map and compass, barely visible rock notches may lead to interesting places and shortcuts. Gain access to them will sometimes squeeze through or jump off. What? Survival's in the van. Okay. Is there a map? Interesting. Okay, that's quite cool. So yeah, so there's. So look at this map. So I'm assuming that is that, right? I don't know where the hell I'm meant to be going. North 62, 37 degrees north, 62 degrees east. Zoom map. Okay, so 3762. There. See, it sounds like there's someone walk around. I mean, the feet went this way, so I'm going to walk this way. So yeah, so one of the guy's chest was severely kid, and he thought that 35. Is that on my map? 35? 35 north 50. Is that where this is? Can I mark it? It says there's something there, to be fair. I can't see what that fucking says at the bottom. That pisses me off slightly. I'll wing it. It says they found this guy. They thought someone had kind of run over it. There was that much force put on it. It was kind of something like either a tree trunk or something had fallen on top of him. Hello?
I set out the moment I heard about the incident. I was in the area, so I reported to the unit myself to be automatically assigned to the case. I arrived at Vishai on February the 19th, a couple of days before the Institute's rescue group. While waiting for them, I started asking around to see if anyone from among the locals knew anything about the incident. One of them said he had a hunting cabin in the search region and knew the area very well. I decided to use him as a guide. When the rescue team had finally arrived, I explained to them what the unit's role was in this mission, and that all discoveries or observations should be brought to my attention before...
Why has that gone off?
...that I believe belonged to the students.
Sorry.
Initial findings show that the people in the tent cut its sidewall, and for some reason tried to escape from it in panic. The tracks in the snow led to a forest 1.5 kilometers away. But the trail went cold after 500 meters, and we had to carefully search the entire area. This was not a place of any average incident. We had shivers crawling all over our bodies because of the atmosphere surrounding us. I was convinced that something more than just an accident had occurred here. I had the feeling we were dealing with something unnatural.
Yeah, which is what they were saying it was, to be honest. So I'm interested. Let me just check. Kholat. I want voice cast, please. Voice cast. Yeah. It is narrated by Sean Bean. I thought it was. What the fuck? What? What? What do you mean I died? Really? Oh, no, fuck that shit then, I'm off. That's gone. Maybe I should have done that. Where are you going? Can I follow you? Where are you running to? Something follow me? Don't know. Who knows? Uh-huh. I mean, there were other conspiracy theories where they kind of stumbled across something, kind of for the Soviet army, and the army killed them, and it was done in a brutal fashion to make it look like an incident, an accident, but it wasn't. It was actually them doing it. There was also the fact that people thought it might have been some form of Yeti. I mean, yeah, I mean, all intents and purposes, probably not correct. I mean, you question what the fuck that is. But that was one of the conspiracy theories. And then there was another thought that I don't even know where I am. It's split off, is that where I am? So come up here. Okay, I think I know where I am. So I am there, so kind of over and across. I think. Like some form of area over here. What does this here as well? Another piece of paper. That was it. Yeah, the mysterious lights in the sky. So mysterious events in the sky were noted during the night of the 4th and 5th of July. Witnesses testified that they had seen bright orange sphere which had crossed the sky above the city several times, moving chaotically and immediately changing its direction of flight. Finally it stopped and disappeared. The Major Gurkha, an aviation professional, confirms it is impossible for any flying object we know to move like that. The military and Cosmodrome's personnel answered our questions in short and firm way by distancing themselves to the event, informing there was no activity in that area, as well as there were no tests performed. So that was another thing. There was some bright lights in the sky, and people thought, oh, maybe aliens have done it. I mean, yes, for the view of aliens may exist. So that was there. Okay, I'll follow it around. I'll come back around that way. So yeah, like I said, I'll get distracted. So there were lights in the sky, and people thought maybe that's what's happened, but no, not that. So it still, to this day, remains a mystery as to what happened to the 9. There were originally 10 of the party. However, one of the party members had to go back because I believe he'd hurt his ankle. Hello? He injured his ankle walking and had to go back and leave the others early, so he was ostensibly the lucky one. Where the fuck am I at? $69 to $71. Just piss me off, you can't put a marker anywhere. 69 to 71. Should be down here somewhere. I want that area there. I'm assuming I can't actually get in there. I was coming around this way, wasn't I? Maybe I'm gonna come all the way around. Maybe. Okay. I don't know, I'm wondering. First one I'll talk and wander and find out what I'm meant to be doing. And then I actually get in the game, who knows. I'm assuming I'm just meant to be finding out what happened to the people. But yeah, it's unsolved to this day. There's still no evidence. Like I said, the last theory I was going to get onto was that there is another nomadic tribe which are not as friendly as the ones that helped the group to start with, that have been known to hurt people.
We are sitting in room number 23, although sitting might not be the right word because we are running around trying to finish up packing anything else we could need. Food cans, tools, essentially whatever we get our hands on. We want to be sure that we took everything we could possibly need. We're running out of time. Damn it, where did I put my belt? I'm sure we forgot about something. We're almost ready. We lost the knife. We're counting the money. We're leaving the room in a complete mess. So, we made it to the train station. We're singing all the songs we know and making up new ones as well. Everyone is so excited. Finally, at around 3 AM, we go to bed. I wonder, what is awaiting us when we get there? What will we see? How far will we make it? I hear the rest of the group breathing peacefully, and it's snowing outside.
Didn't end peacefully, did it? Oh, so I'm heading down there. What the hell is down here? I can see something across there. Is that like a cabin? Oh, okay. So, yeah, so there was another native tribe of people who are quite brutal and not friendly towards outsiders. And the other thought process was the fact that they thought that looks suspicious, that they may have killed them. Okay. Skin and hides. Gotcha. Gotcha. The fuck is that? Shit. Don't like that. Fuck. What the fuck? The shit. Can I get up that way? Fucking tree. Beaten 10 in the fucking dozen. Surely there's a way to get up there, right? Okay, so you go up and around. Okay. Let's try that. I mean, yeah. I just got a feeling I'm gonna die. But shit. This isn't putting me anywhere near that cabin. Seversk, a closed city in Tomsk Oblast, Russia, located 15 kilometers northwest of Tomsk, on the right bank of Tom River and in the hands of Rosatom, Federal Atomic Energy Agency, found in 1949. It's also known as the Pitaya Petova in the fifth postal town. Status was granted in 1956. It comprises several nuclear reactors and chemical plants for separation, enrichment, and reprocessing of uranium and plutonium. Headquarters the Russian Unit for Natural Phenomenon until 1991, called the Soviet Research Unit. The unit's activities concerned research on occurring natural disasters in Russia. Well, I'll tell you what, it wasn't a natural disaster. I think that's that one. Okay. With the Chernobyl reactor. I'll keep going on. They both go round, right? So I think that goes that way, so I'm gonna go this way. What the shit? The fucking hell? The hell is that? The fuck is that? The hell? Fucking tornado? What the hell's going on?
We discovered the first bodies by the pine trees. A makeshift campfire suggested they tried to warm up. The bodies were only in underwear. I decided to thoroughly search the area between the tent and the tree line. I discovered the other bodies every few hundred meters apart. The position indicated the victims attempted to return to the tent as fast as they could. This could mean that the threat was gone and the group decided to go back to the tent, or just the opposite. Someone or something appeared from the forest and forced its victims to run. At this point, it is difficult to determine what exactly happened. I have collected small samples from all bodies for further research at the unit's laboratory. I discussed this situation with the rest of the rescue team, and afterwards they focused on the visual inspection of the tent and areas by the trees, and I entered the forest.
Because I've got a fucking clue, and this is just weird with a capital W. Fucking really weird. Got a bridge. Don't think I can pass said bridge. Hello? So as I was kind of saying before, it was the reason I came onto this game. I mean, I did have it downloaded prior to watching like an unsolved mystery thing on it. Ooh, we tend to saving point, that'll be nice. So yeah, so I did have it installed, and there we go. Nicey save. Where's that at? What's that? Don't want to zoom. That's where I am. So that's okay. So that's that bit, the bridge that I can get round the back of that and get it. Okay, right. Now I'm getting it. So there's got to be something down there as well, though. That's, I might come back down to that area on the next episode and come back round, and then I'm guessing I'm just searching the entirety of it. Don't know why I didn't just start over here, do this area first, but hey ho. Things you learn, things you do. Yeah. So yeah, like I said, I was I did have it installed. I watched a documentary on the Dyatlov Pass, and I thought, you know what, I need to get back and play that game because it's been really good. So no, it's an old one, but I've been wanting to play it for a while. It's been on my list. I'm trying to get through some stuff now. I've got Dredge out of the way. I've got other stuff, and I want to try and get some new things out to you as well. So do hit that like and comment down below. Let me know what you thought of it. Not sure what those spectral beings are. I just ran, to be fair. The shadow things, don't like the shadow things. So we'll see what they are, and I'm not sure what the ghostly yellow girl is for either, because she just took me in an entirely different direction than when I was going to originally go in the first place, but who knows. I might go back and see about that building. That building was down there somewhere as well, so I want to see what that's about. But I'm enjoying it so far. It's got that creepy vibe to it as well, which is good. It's good. You don't really realise what I didn't think it was meant to be a survival horror, but I'm happy for that. Happy for a bit of a survival. Quite happy. So, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification button. Videos come out every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 6:30 GMT time. But for now, this has been the first episode of Kholat. I will crack on with this, and a few other bits as well, because I'm going to try and multitask if I can. So I thank you, Johnny Thai folks, and as always, I'll catch you on the next one. Cheers!